Hi, I'm Nathan from Robusta, and in this video, I'll show you how and why to connect your metrics to Robusta's AI agent, HomesGPT. So let me first show you why you should set this up and the benefits that you'll get after setting this up. So I'll show you two use cases, and then afterwards I'll show you how to actually set this up. So the first use case is, let's say I have an alert like this Kafka lag alert. I'm looking at this on the Robusta timeline, and I'm going to open up this alert, and I want to investigate this alert. So I see here there's an alert, there's some lag in Kafka, and I want to go off and investigate this. So if I go over to the root cause tab, then Robusta's AI agent will automatically fetch relevant metrics for you and then show you related graphs. So I can see here that when investigating this alert, Robusta's AI metric looked at Prometheus metrics. It went off and executed a query on Prometheus, and then it showed me the most relevant graphs for this alert. And that graph will be generated automatically. Robusta will automatically write the right PromQL to investigate each alert, and it'll show you one or more graphs. So that's the first benefit that you'll get by setting this up. And then the second is I can just query any data in Prometheus or Prometheus compatible systems without needing to know PromQL. So here I just said, show me the average CPU usage by pod in the cluster, and HomesGPT went off. It looked at all the available metrics that relate to CPU. It found the right metric, it wrote a query for me, and then it shows me the result. So this means that you can really be effective at getting data out of your metrics without needing to learn PromQL or be a PromQL expert. So these are the two use cases. And now let me show you how to actually set this up. So to set this up, it's really easy. You just go into configure data sources, and you have here all the data sources that Robusta's AI agent can be connected to. And I've already set it up here, but we have here the Prometheus metrics integration. And we'll have instructions right here when you're first setting this up to see exactly how to set this up. And there are also instructions in the Robusta docs. So what you need to do in here is just add something to your Helm values. You add in here Prometheus URL, and I'll show you just how to find that in a moment. And then if you need any headers for authorization, you can add those. That's typically optional and not actually required in most setups. And then let me just show you how you actually find the Prometheus URL. So the best way to do that is just by running this command, and we'll often find for you the right Prometheus URL automatically. So let me show that to you. I'm going to just pull up the terminal window, and let's take a look at that. And I'm going to run that command here. And you can see here, this automatically found two things. And just by looking at them, one of them is open telemetry demo. That's not relevant. And the other here is Robusta, Q Prometheus stack, Prometheus default. So I would just take this URL. Now, you can also find this the hard way. So you could like run kubectl. If I actually look at what this is doing, then I'm running kubectl get services, and then I'm looking for each one at getting the service. So if I run kubectl get service, all namespaces, I'm going to look at like a list of all services installed in my cluster, and then I can find on here like which is the most relevant service. And then you need to format that a little bit to get into the right format. So you would take that, you add on like HTTP at the beginning, then you add on the namespace .service.cluster.local. So when it's a Prometheus in the cluster, then getting the right URL is a little bit tricky, which is why we provide that command. And then if you're setting this up with something like Grafana Cloud, for example, or with CoreLogix or a Prometheus compatible system that's running outside of your cluster, then you honestly should just have the URL available in whatever cloud provider, whatever metrics provider you're using. But feel free to reach out to us, of course, on Slack if you need any assistance with this. And there's also a help button within the Robusta UI. Over here, you can give feedback or ask for support over here. And then we're always happy to assist. And that's it.